by this. Thank you so much for a wonderful thing. And yeah, needless to say, before ending up this particular session, and I just wanted to connect some few things which we have missed out while learning social studies. As a subject, social studies is one subject which connects the students to the real world. We talk about family, as Shalini was telling. Family is, the macro shape of family is the office administration. Macro shape of more macro is your government administration, and it's related like that. And in today's interconnected world, particularly, the students must be prepared to interact with people of all cultures and communities, which we have seen just now. We have people from Bengal, we have people from Kerala, Hyderabad, Tamil Nadu, and all these places now today in this particular platform. And it is all because of our social studies skills into that. It is called social skills. The one skill which we learn from social studies is it's not history, it's not geography or anything, it is social skills. Quoted. It makes us think about man versus past. Man, please don't think about, man means, masculine gender. It is man means in a general state. I'm talking about human being. So human being versus past, that is history. Human being versus location, it is geography. Human being versus ethics, that is civics. Ethics, how do you deal with people? That's why, we have learned about community helpers. We learned about, dignity of labor and all these topics in the lower classes. Man versus living conditions, which is economics. How do you deal? How do you do a market deal? And we transact with rupee. Other countries with dollars, yen, and all these things. Something like that. So social studies as a whole is the living of that, and it has to be taught like what Ms. Shalini was sharing with of complete respect towards the subject. And there are many things there which will help the children in 8 different areas. One is better reading and learning, because they have to read and learn from that particular thing so that they are not repeating that. Citizen responsibilities and values. This is the ethics which I was talking about. Citizen responsibility and values, where we learn about the fundamental rights, we learn about the rules, we learn about the democracy, we learn about the election systems and all these things. Cultural understanding, that is the anthropology and the political science come into this particular picture in the higher state of conditions. Cultural understanding, we respect other states also. Within India itself is a global thing for that matter. We have many things like that. Economic education is imparted through social studies, and critical thinking is coming. Students are taught to evaluate others' decision also. Oh, what happened there, and how come it's a hung parliament? How come it is an independent parliament? All these things will be learned by the children into that, and real world understanding will be there with the children. Places, culture, events, and everything around the world will be learned. So we have done with better reading and learning conditions given to the children through social studies, citizen responsibilities and values, cultural understanding, economic education, and critical thinking. I continue with real world understanding. Places, cultures, and events around the world will be learned. And very importantly, as Ms. Shalini has quoted few examples of that, political skills are there. So they will be analyzing and evaluating existing systems and imagining the future which they wanted to live. All right. Then most importantly, they start respecting history. It's made possible only if we learn about the past. So that is the very reason why we have to like social studies, and we hate social studies also. We are actually learning history. Oh my God, I have to remember the dates. I have to remember what happened at that particular time and all. So, but if teachers like this are there, a prepared teacher is there, it's going to be a fantastic subject for everyone to learn. All right, with this, I thank each and everybody in utsAhin also who have encouraged to take this particular topic of subject specific skills in utsAhin platform.